Hope everyone's having a good day. And now time for Jake Paul and Mike Perry. I tried to pre-record this, but fucking I don't know what happened.
I've been easy. Mike Perry said, I'm here to give pain when I can.
Harmony, who saw that coming? Shout out to Mike Perry's wife, LaToya, who I think ever since he met her, his whole life has changed.
He's a tough son
You
of
get him in
a
trouble
bitch.
and land and Jake can land something big.
You can hit the dude with a truck, man, and he'll still keep coming at you like he's just a beast. In the sense that, like, there's no putting him down. Sorry, I just have to. So here.
See what happens. But it's electric in here, man.
And if you've never seen a Mike Perry fight, starts bleeding when he gets cut. One of the most unique human beings that I've ever come across.
There, technically. Remember that.
He's got the gladiator gimmick going, ready to walk into the Coliseum and face the lion that is Mike Perry. Are you entertained? This crowd has been, the last two fights have been sensational. In round number one.
No one asked me, but I think it does go the distance.
You think it goes the distance?
I think it does. I don't think that Mike Perry's getting knocked out, and I don't think Jake Paul's getting knocked out. But I think it's going to be a great fight, and I think they're going to go toe-to-toe.
Let's bet 10 push-ups. I think somebody's getting knocked out.
Make it 20.
Right here on the ground in suits.
Well, every opponent that Jake Paul has faced has gone down. Can he do it to the violence in Tampa, Florida? We are about to find out. This crowd is raucous.
Florida. He's a Florida buddy, yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Oh, man.
From the sold-out Amalie Arena here in Tampa, Florida, USA, this is the moment we've been waiting for. The main event of the evening. 8 rounds of boxing this scheduled in the cruiserweight division. It is brought to you by Jake Paul and Nakisa Badarian, presented by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Fansly, the best 18 and over content created site for exclusive content. Event Ticket Center. Don't just watch it, experience it. Get tickets to the events you love at Event Ticket Center. And Celsius. Live fit. Essential energy. Sanctioned by the Florida Athletic Commission, the Executive Director, Timothy Shipman. The 3 judges scoring this bout at ringside: Anna Griffin, Efren LeBron, and James O'Connor. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Christopher Yar.
That's what my party said.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands of sold-out fans here in attendance at Amalie Arena, the millions of fans watching live around the world on DAZN. The judges are ready. The fighters are ready. The world is ready. Tampa, make some noise if you. Fighting out of the red corner. corner.
Mike
Wearing
Perry's
purple and
type
silver.
fighter.
He weighed in officially 196 and 1/2 pounds. Tonight, he makes his boxing debut, bringing a bare knuckle record of 6 wins, 1
He's
defeat,
a-
and 3
remember,
wins
he's
coming
a
by
bare
way of
knuckle
knockout.
boxer.
He
He's
is
not
a
a
bare
professional
knuckle
boxer.
superstar from Orlando, Florida. The king of violence.
God, you're anointed.
And across the ring, his opponent from the blue corner, wearing black and white. He weighed in officially 200 pounds even. In 10 professional fights, his record stands at 9 victories, 1 defeat, 6 wins coming by with knockout desde Dorado, Puerto Rico by way of Cleveland, Ohio. Here is the one, the only, El Gallo,
El Gallo, that sounds the problem.
Okay, Jimmy, everything over legal, but here ready to go as well. So you know what time it is. When we fight hard, fight clean, touch them up.
Judgment Day.
You heard Jake Paul say it's Judgment Day. Mike Perry told us earlier this week, I'm not here to box Jake Paul. I'm here to smash his face in. That's why he's the king of violence. As for Jake Paul, he says, I'll pick up the biggest win of my career with another highlight, not make it look easy. Scheduled for 8 rounds, live from Tampa, Florida. Paul versus Perry. Here we go.
Here we go. On the show.
Jake starting to fight on his toes, creating distance.
We said that earlier on. We said he's going to be lateral, sticking the jab.
Better protect themselves.
Ooh, great body shot right there by Jake.
Jake told us no one goes to Mike Perry's body. I will.
He's going to the body so he can set up the overhand right. Take 1 or 2 shots to the body, and if you can see his hands drop, especially Mike Perry's left hand, Jake's going to look to throw the overhand right.
Very noticeable size.
Whoa!
Told you.
Man.
Jab high, jab low, overhand right.
Paul promised the first round KO, and that's a promising start. Perry looked well shocked.
Man, that body shot shook him up, and that head shot, oh, nice left hook right there by Jake.
Perry's got to let his hands go. It may be over before he lands a punch.
Perry can get away with his hands being down in bare knuckle boxing. In boxing, he cannot.
And one thing Perry's doing wrong is he's standing straight up, so he's open for that left hook or that right hand. His chin is exposed.
He invites people to throw punches so he can brawl back and forth. Jake is not the guy you want to invite to throw a punch.
Body language telling you.
It's not great right now. I mean, look at the size difference. That's a guy, Jake Paul, who walks around at around 220, 230. Mike Perry barely made 200, so you see it right there. And Jake's confidence is just growing. Jake doesn't need to outmuscle Mike. He doesn't need to push with him. He just has to outbox him because Mike isn't protecting himself. And like you guys said, he's leaving himself open for shots.
Man, I don't understand why Mike has his hands so low.
Because that's the way he fights in bare knuckle and MMA. But as you know, that doesn't work in the sweet science.
And Jake is not the beacon of cardio, but he's kind of breathing a little heavy right now. I think he's not used to hitting somebody that hard and still being around.
And that's where Perry can do his best damage if he can get Paul still in the corner.
That was a good overhand right by Perry that landed on the temple of Jake.
Perry chose to fence.
Like I said earlier on,
man.
Mike Perry does come alive when the going gets tough. We'll see if he's not looking great so far.
Good right hand, and he stumbled Perry again.
Yeah, Perry doesn't have an answer for that hook and that overhand right.
He's very flat-footed, moving forward, upright. He's leaving himself exposed.
And there we go. He's following him as well. He's not cutting the ring off. He's following Jake.
Like a zombie, not moving his head.
He needs to take a big 45-degree angle step in front of him when you see him run away.
He needs to survive this round.
Nice overhand right by Perry.
Good body shot again from Paul, and that has affected Perry. Another good, solid jab from Paul.
Perry's walking to the corner shaky.
Jake's getting better as a boxer. I'm gonna just be real. Mike Perry has gotten away with having his hands down quite a bit. And people talk about how strong it is for somebody to shut the light out. Hands up is what he needs to do.
Mike said we're dealing with pillows.
That's no protection, but it's actually more weight coming towards your face.
Exactly. The only difference with bare knuckle is that you can get cut because you're getting rocked.
Yeah, look how low Mike Perry's hands is right here. You see Jake, as we said before, he's going to use the jab to set up the overhand right. That's a knockdown we see right there.
More of a club shot, wasn't it?
It was a clubbing shot. It was more off balance.
We can't blame the canvas. That was a legit shot.
So round 2, Jake Paul doesn't get his first round knockout, but he does get a first round knockdown.
And Perry's so flat-footed, just walking straight, chin in the air. He can't keep doing this. He's going to get caught with a big shot.
Perry needs to almost adopt the Mike Tyson style. Put his hands up by his head, slip, get inside, only punch after he...
Oh! The right hand! Perfectly placed!
Only punch after he slipped a combination.
This could be over here. He's not protecting himself. He's too upright. Jake hits way too hard.
This is a good time to clinch, but I don't think Perry's going to clinch. It's not in his repertoire to do so.
Jake has been a very good finisher when he gets opponents hurt.
Mike's legs are wobbly as well.
For someone that's hurt to be walking someone down.
I'd love to see Perry at least get one shining moment in this fight for all the fans that are here supporting him. You know he's going to go out on a shield.
See, that was great stuff from Jake. He doesn't want to clinch with Mike.
No defense at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Chin is up, hands are down.
Mike Marty should have gone off.
Right.
And Jake's doing great, man. He's boxing distance. He busts up the eye. The right eye of Perry is busted.
I mean, he's even throwing power with the jab. He's been known to throw a lot of power with the right hand, but he's throwing power with the jab. I think it's the most surprising thing for Mike Perry.
And Perry keeps to follow him, and Jake's just setting traps, walking side to side, setting traps, landing that hook, landing that right hand.
Gabe, do you see any path to victory here for Mike Perry?
I don't, man. It's just a matter of time. He's getting broke down. That's a good hook he landed right there.
Hold the phone.
I mean, he needs to dig down. He needs to do what Lucas did.
There we go. 30. Make the fight 30. Frustrate Jake. That's his only hope. This is where Mike Perry comes alive.
And I know what you're saying, Ariel, but one thing about Jake, he's mentally strong. That's not going to bother him.
When I fought Jake, I did the same exact thing in the same arena.
Yeah.
Mike Perry, don't count him out yet.
You can never count Mike Perry out.
Jake is setting up that big right hand because it's right there for him, right down the middle.
Guys, Mike Perry has his crowd eating out of the palm of his hand.
If Perry just put his hands up.
Yes.
Perry's not going to put his hands up, Gabe. Don't waste your breath. He's not going to put his hands up. I promise you that.
It's a great round for both fighters. Both fighters had their moments there.
Guys, I know the term zombie gets overused in fighting, but Mike Perry's the closest thing to a zombie. He really does seem to love when everything is stacked against him.
And Ariel Gabe said something real important. He said he doesn't think that this is going to be in effect. The under the wrestling is not. He's mentally tough. I did the same thing. I had 3 weeks to fight, so I had to make it ugly. It didn't bother him. He got cut over the eye and taken out. Look at this right here.
That's a good right hand right there, with the jab to the body. Clean shot.
Imagine if Jake opens his eyes. Remember we talked about this. He punches with his eyes because look, he's not even looking at the shot.
But it was a good setup because he feinted to the body and came up top. It was a smart setup.
And what it does is it makes you think he's going back to the body because he was punching that right hook, overhand right, second knockdown.
For what it's worth, Jake Paul was gasping for air, corner as ice water was dumped all over his body.
Running always back.
Yeah, this is a high pace. They're fighting at a very high pace.
And they
you
throw
know,
a lot of power. It takes some energy.
and you know, man, when you're hitting a guy with your best shot and he's still walking you down, man, that breaks you down a bit.
Yeah, well, one thing that I noticed when I was prepping for Jake, his cardio is never been the greatest, but still in late rounds he can punch with power no matter how fatigued he is.
I can't believe Mike Perry is walking down Jake Paul with this stance.
You can't believe it. You
Whoa,
Perry.
big left hook.
You're right. I can't believe it. It's just wild to see after how that first round went.
Nice left hook there from Jake Paul. And Perry can't afford to get too comfortable as he comes in because Paul can catch him with the right hand. There's a left from
That left
Perry.
hook. Jake felt that help. I think Jake needs to go back to that jab. That jab helped him out in the first round.
And Jake does not need to slip the jab on the inside. He's going to put himself right in front of the right hand. Do not slip to your left on the jab. Not against Jake Paul.
Jake Paul dropped Perry in round 1 and in round 2.
He's setting him up for the overhand. I see it.
Oh, man. That's a beautiful shot by Jake. It's almost like he looks like he's going to right just to set up the left hook.
He's setting him up. He's looking down low. He's either going to throw the sloppy left hook or overhand right. Nice left hook by Mike Perry.
Mike Perry.
That's a good body shot right there by Jake. And you know, right there, right here, what Perry's doing is he's following Jake. He needs to cut the rim. He's following Jake too much.
Another straight right hand from Paul.
This is that moving target we talked about. It's hard to hit a moving target. He needs to cut him off.
And I think there's a cut on the head of Jake Paul now.
Yeah, both fighters are cut.
And now Perry's trying to bully Paul.
Mike Perry has come all the way back now. Jake looks tired.
It's first draw match.
Well, you know, it's tough. You got this guy just walking you down. You're hitting him with your best shot, and he doesn't care, man.
Good uppercut from Jake.
But props to Jake because he's staying disciplined to the game plan.
No, Mike is leverage.
Jake having a hard time getting out of the left eye as blood pours into it.
And that blood is only going to fuel Perry. Both fighters are cut.
Oh, nice left hook. Right uppercut right at the end. Right at the end of the round.
Gabe, you're a boxer. How do you describe what we're seeing from Mike Perry? This is absurd.
Man, this is great. It's heart, will, determination.
No technique.
No technique.
This fight is going exactly the way I thought it would go.
No technique. Exactly.
Exactly the way I thought it would go.
But, you know, it's just, you can't teach heart. When you hit a guy with your best shot and he gets up and he keeps coming and he cuts you and he's trying to win, you can't teach that, man. Only certain guys have that. It's special.
And it takes discipline for Jake Paul not to get discouraged. You need somebody with your best shot and keep walking forward. Some guys fold under that.
And yeah, props to Perry for coming back, but Jake is still controlling the pace. You know, it's tough, but he's controlling the pace.
We're in round 4.
Nice straight left hand by Mike Perry as he switched to southpaw.
It's
a frantic pace and a straight right down the pipe from Paul.
He switched to southpaw and Jake made him pay with a straight right hand.
Doing that.
And he switched it right back up. That's a big mistake.
Francis made that mistake too against Anthony Joshua.
Man,
Perry in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, you can see the power right there by Jake.
There's very few people that have equal defense on both sides. I've seen 2 or 3 people total that have that. Get the left hand up by Mike Perry,
he's
and I will keep
everything
down
off
the counters, just like that.
Jake looks like he's found a second wind or something.
Well, Jake tried to sound on a couple of hard shots to see if he can rock Perry, but it didn't work.
Here comes the overhand, guys. That's the setup there for the overhand.
Yeah.
That's a setup. He's testing him out.
Jab
finding
high,
that
jab
range
low,
of the body.
overhand.
Power punches through round 3. Perry is giving as good
Paul
as he's
shouldn't have
getting.
been allowed to get back on the scale the second time anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
turn him off. The time might be now
oh
for Paul to end this.
no.
Jay's patient. He's setting him up with that big right. Whoa, nice jab. Powerful jab by Jay.
That feels like a power punch.
At this moment, we should see a clinch from Perry. We know that's not his game plan. So
That's the experience because you got to clinch in a situation or take a knee.
Yeah.
Get the 8 out, try to recover.
Perry's legs still don't look good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Balance is off.
Man, and for him to recover so fast, now he's walking Jay.
He's scoring. He's pushing off. That's what he
He
does.
felt that jab.
Yep.
That jab, it stopped him in his track.
Fight style. He just he'll keep coming at you.
Good body shot by Jay.
Either way, how about Mike Perry?
Perry trying to.
he was, but this is not a smart move. He's trying to rope it. You don't do that in the middle of the ring
No.
when you're hurt.
Rope is a.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
2, 3, 4. The referee taking a look at Perry, who's eating everything that Paul is
The
feeding him.
The referee's close. He's playing close contention right now.
But a guy like Perry, you got to let it rock.
The ref does have that look on his face.
And Jake staying disciplined, setting everything up with that jab.
A little nod there for Perry. 10 seconds to go. A brilliant round for Jake Paul.
Great jab by Jake.
Oh, and he caught him with the right at the bell, and Perry almost went down.
We said this.
Let me know if you
Jab
want
is
to
the,
see them.
the jab is the number one thing you need to do to Mike Perry to keep him away. He's not sleeping it properly. His hands right up and his hands are low. It's set up the body jab. It's set up the right hook to the body. It's set up the overhook. The overhand and the right.
Well, we've got great seats, but how about these $1 million seats ringside for Amanda Serrano? Von Walton.
Don't forget how it is.
Man, right here, Jake just setting it up. Nice jab. Wobbles Perry. Takes him to the rope. Hits a big uppercut right here is coming up. Big shot. And you know what? I think if we go another round like this, the referee's going to stop the fight.
Yeah, the doctor took a good look at Mike round. They're going to let it continue. And apparently they'll look one more time.
Sometimes you can be too tough for your own good.
Hey, Mike Perry once had his nose pointing in the complete opposite. This is all good for Mike Perry.
But you know what, man? He's
power punch could.
But if y'all don't blame me. Go to college. See, I got Perez decision. I got the KO. I got decision. Serrano, the KO didn't get around. Unfortunately, I have Perry there, but that's another, yeah, 3rd-degree orange belt. Topology, it's pretty cool. You should check it out, join up and play a game. Or the MMA halls. You just go into MMA halls on YouTube, the MMA halls, and click the link on this. It's pretty cool. You get to pick and watch along with the thing. But anyway, back to the boxing.
seal the deal for Platinum Perry.
That jab right there just wobbled him.
Are you expecting just an overhand right or an uppercut? So you get a solid jab, you get a solid hook, and then you get the punches you're looking for as well. It's difficult to deal with.
I think Jake's going to set him up with a left hook.
Is there? I mean, to be honest, right now, everything's there.
Everything's there.
But never count Mike Perry out.
We saw that earlier tonight. Lucas Body, who was beaten comprehensively from the opening bell, landed a combination and dropped H2O Silv in the knockout of the year, perhaps. 15 power shots landed in round 4 for Paul.
That's what I'm saying. He's just throwing power shots. That's why he's pushing right move.
I think the power did the job, but the jab set it up.
Yeah.
That's what Perry's having the most problems with, dealing with the jab.
And that movement.
Yeah. He's jabbing, the lateral motion we talked about earlier on. He's doing it. He should.
Perry's starting to lean over, Gabe. Might be susceptible to a big uppercut.
And you know, Jason's having fun here, busting him up with the jab. Jake knows he can land a big right hand. He's just teasing him right now. Jab, 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 busting him up.
He's tenderizing the steak before he tries to fry it. That's what he's doing.
Look at Perry's face.
Perry needs to get his hands up higher.
That's not going to happen.
And slip. Are you telling me now? He needs to slip and he needs to get inside that third way.
It honestly defies logic that he's still standing, considering the shots that he's taken and how many times you've seen him get.
That's who he is, though. You know what I mean? That's his being.
There's no output offensively, though, right now for Mike Perry. He's become a punching bag.
I don't know, Todd. I like to see you go and punch that punching bag.
He's not fighting back right now. Jake's getting scary.
Jake's in full control right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh man!
And look the way that Perry.
Oh yeah,
Perry's
that's it. That's
right hand again. The referee's getting closer.
Nice
Perry's getting too tough for his own good.
Perry is parrying the jab too much. He's opening up that left hook for him. He's almost pawing it.
How much more can Mike Perry take?
Honestly, this is his only hope. As dirty as possible. And it might not be enough.
You know, I think Jake just kind of coasts this round right now and just busting him up with the jab, setting him up for the next round.
What a heavyweight showdown we have coming your way September 21st from a sold-out Wembley Stadium. Riyadh Season presents the Wembley edition. Joshua, Daniel Dubois. Gabe, what do you think happens on that one?
Man, Joshua's on the flow right now.
And speaking of great heavyweights, how you doing, brother?
Hey,
Hulkster, Hulk Hogan.
You wow. Eat food for breakfast. That's because we killed a member of the box and they pulled off and
Jake
then
Perry needs to hook up.
We're ready to go.
actually no forgot in the end.
Credit to Perry, who's still coming out for more.
That's
why he's the king of violence. He says, I can handle the pain.
He can. The pain doesn't bother him.
Good body shot right there by Jake.
Gabe, if you were in Mike's corner, what are you telling him going into this round?
Put your hands up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put your hands up and bend your knees.
Yeah.
He's standing too tall.
His
Chin
eyes-
is up in the
yeah.
air. Tuck your chin. Put your hands up.
He has a job to play around with. He has his hands
See right
down
there?
and,
See
you
that?
know,
See that? He got low and he landed
chin
the
down
shot.
hands.
And we talked about that, using that peekaboo style.
See, that
Slipping
shows
inside, cutting that,
that
then lead
he's
it by
not-
real estate.
not
Chop
strong,
down inches of the
like, you
canvas
know.
and then throw a power shot.
There's the jabs you were talking about.
Oh,
Byron,
man.
that one caught him good.
I
Paul,
think that's the one.
Oh,
out right
shit.
hand. This may be it.
Oh.
Right hand. And he's down
Oh,
for
he's
a
down.
third time.
The jab set up the left hook.
Oh. And now waving off.
Oh,
There's
no.
King of Violence, and his name is Jake Paul.
Oh, no, he didn't win the belt. Okay, brother.
Success fight refused to back down, but in the end,
Jake
Jake Paul
Paul
just
broke
had
from
10.
there.
He improves to 10-1 with his 7th professional.
I'm sure there's some people who are going to say, some people will say that
Yeah,
just
trash
exposed that Jake,
conference,
isn't that it's one amateur fight.
I think Jake is constantly trying to prove people wrong. You're on the other side and you're proving people wrong consistently. That's the view that.
Hey, let's
Minute 12 seconds, round number 6. Referee Christopher Young.
platinum.
He's not, another thing he showed his mental.
I'm a warrior, man. I fight through anything. We put it on the line. Shout out to him. They're coming back November 15th against Katie Taylor. It's going to be
About a bare this.
yeah, it'd be fun. I'm down for it all, Ariel. I love
There's Link. Look where he was after me. Right. This is the pause fight. Look, you can tell he's at trying. Look, see what it says on these party boxing. Party box. The fight was rigged. Like all Jack Paul fights. Jesse on fire can fight with you. I don't know. I can see Mike Perry taking a rigged fight. Like, Mike Perry's gangster. Like, look, he has dirty boxing and his hat. Like, yeah, he slipped a couple of times. And Jack caught him with one and he was coming down. Yeah, well, that's true. No, he just wants to be with the family. Stop beating yourself up, bro. That's what he's doing. Like, why is he wearing that dirty boxing pants? Boxing is dirty. Everyone knows it. Yeah, knows he's doing there. Yeah, why not? He's a good boxer. Yeah. Yeah, he will. Yeah, and he still does. That's what I don't really agree with. Kind of 50-50 on it, like, you know. Yeah. So, Mike always usually win. Mike, it was the first professional boxing match. Don't beat yourself up like too much, you know. He is tall. He's fucking. That's what he's crying and shit. Saying, you let all his fans and my game. Very different. He didn't let any fans down. Went in there, you fought like a man. Jake Paul though was always, some still saying he was always throwing the pound. I would like to see a close up of that, of him on the scale. So, see, he used to fight in the boxing gloves. Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, they're bringing up about his weight. He's over 200. It's like Ryan Garcia calling out O'Malley, UFC, but what he's going to do is ask for an absurd amount of money that he knows they're not going to pay. You know, vows to decapitate Alex Pereira. I don't think so, Jake. Alex, no. Why won't he fight a ranked boxer then? Why won't he fight Canelo or Canelo is the same age as him? Well, around though. Like, look at the size of Jake. He's over 200 pounds. I'm telling you, there's no way him and Perry are the same way. No, you're not, because you don't got the belt. You fucking noodle there. Who do you think will be the first person to knock Jake Paul out? Would have been cool if Muhammad Ali's grandson accepted to fight. I'd say he would have knocked him out. He's a professional. Like, equality Walsh. What was I just talking about? See what I mean? This fucking every time I'm talking about something that comes up. So see, that's why you're like gas now. Sure, you're gassing in the first round. Yeah, yeah, fucking cold. And you're not natural heavyweight, I'd say. And there's no way you put 38 pounds in that. That's why I'm still saying he's overweight. Okay, Jake. You love listening to your own voice. Oh, here. Pereira will decapitate him. Never mind. They don't want to let him out of his contract. He's after saving how many UFC cards. Like, I call Alex to say to the UFC at the moment. Yeah, no, you won't, bro. You'll take her head off. Andy Joshua, yeah, put him in the ring, man. AJ, Johnny Bones, put him in with John Jones. Jake Paul, Francis Ngannou. Who do y'all think of him? Jake Paul or Francis? I think Francis is knocking him out. Shout out to Francis and condolences to losing his son there as well. Oh no, she's coming in. Where is she? On Netflix as well. Oh, he is. Tyson is different the story entirely. No, right. They're going on to Amanda now. So we're going to stop that. Yeah. Yeah. Just the end of the fight. The rest of them can fight. So until the next fight. Peace out. Yeah.